Commence primary ignition.
For Thursday, April 22nd, 2021, it's the Serenno Squadcast, the official podcast of the Serenno Squad. Welcome, everyone, to this week's episode of the Squadcast. This week we have the squad with us here today. We've got Evan.
Hey.
We've got Paul.
Hello.
And we've got Wayne. And our squad is much bigger than this, but these are the regulars.
We're the only ones that care.
Yeah. No, that's not true. That's not true.
We're
sure there's
running
at
the
least
squad
two
from behind
other-
the scenes.
What's that?
We run the squad from behind the scenes. Everyone knows that.
No, please don't start this.
We have a figurehead. I think his name is Eric, but he sits in his ivory tower and
Yeah.
uh,
He's just for the public viewing.
yeah, he's the pretty face, and you got these ugly mugs behind the scenes.
The
just blowing
grunts,
strings.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he is our fearless leader, so we must beckon his call. But
What?
yeah, welcome everyone to this week's episode. We've got a little bit of news as far as more approvals. That's fun. Some
Woo!
CRLs, but I don't think we have any new plans for trooping. But we did have a troop, I think, go on west, right? Out west.
The Hear Me Roar event, which is
Yeah.
one. If it wasn't like a bajillion miles away, I would want to do it because it sounds like a ton of fun.
Yeah, we need to get in touch with someone who went.
Yeah, I think that was this past weekend, wasn't it?
But yeah, it was.
I thought it was pretty soon.
The troops in Central are closer than that troop. Like, we could go to a troop in Richmond and spend one less hour driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's in Bristol, so it's like 10 more minutes and you're in a different state.
it's true. It's true. Well, before we forget, let's play the Legion news.
Play it.
There we go.
Oh yeah, we're
Possibly?
gonna
These damn Mac.
That is the 501st
Legion news.
Coming to you from around the world or just around the corner. It's time for Legion News.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah, we might have to edit that in. Yeah, so we've got a few approvals, which is exciting. You might recognize one of them, maybe not. I wouldn't be surprised. But
I don't know. He's pulling the Clark Kent disguise at the moment.
yeah.
Oh, I
Alright.
don't like that. Who did that?
Yeah, congratulations to this guy, IG51918, for the approval of his Imperial Gunner. And it is me.
I'm going to be honest, that looks really, really bad. Like, I don't know what this guy was thinking.
Oh, man.
Can you get kicked out for a bad suit?
Yeah,
I think we need to revisit this one.
I think he's wearing a shoulder pauldron on his chest.
I think he's wearing his baby's bib.
Yeah, I think we all know who this is. Ooh,
It's Gunner.
there are 42 likes. Nice. I feel
Wow.
like
You are now the true Imperial Gunner.
that's what I. At first it was a joke, but
Oh, you
And
need to
I-
own that. You need
I-
to own it and live up to it.
You
yeah,
need to make
I am
like
now.
trading cards. That's like the Imperial Gunner.
I gotta say, if it weren't for Wayne, I really wouldn't have become the Imperial Gunner. He let me borrow his gunner helmet for a couple of troops, and it was an instant favorite. I love it. So
Like,
much.
I love not being able to see anywhere below eye line.
It's actually no. You're given. Have you even wore one? Evan?
I have not actually.
That's what I'm saying. They have one of the best
You can
views.
see more than you think, and
Yes.
and you've also got full head motion, so you can.
That is true.
You
It's-
actually
it's-
got peripheral vision because It
That's
goes all the
true.
way around.
That's got to be weird to have peripheral vision in a 501st costume.
You gotta try it out, man. It's probably. I mean, I'm not just saying this because it's one of the 3 approved costumes I have, but like it is so easy to throw together, and then if you just have that awesome helmet to top it all off, it's priceless. It's so good. Love it so much. And got the helmet from Intergalactic Supply. Did I say that correctly? Yeah. I know I said it wrong before, but I think I forget his name. Someone help me.
Jason Hill.
Jason Hill.
Okay, Jason.
Jason, you're the man.
Jason is the man. He's the coolest.
I would love to get Jason to come on and all of us kind of pick his brain. That would be so cool.
I still need to watch your episode you did with the Galactic Armory guy. Is that his name? The Galactic Armory guy?
Yes, he's the Galactic Armorer. He is the big baby. He is Aaron Hughes. Yeah, he's a legend. He has come up out of nowhere so fast, and he's already so successful. It's like,
but I refuse to watch that one.
Yeah, so I kind of went behind everyone's back with that one.
Yep.
But
yep, just bad mojo attached to that one.
Yeah,
really hurts.
It was a strike against myself. But I hope that I can make it up to you guys. Maybe we can all get on there and get Jason. Maybe we'll see. He's a busy guy.
Are you sure you want us talking to the stars? Because I mean, we get somebody like that, and you immediately just forget us. So.
Yep. That's how it works, man. I'm just gonna move on to bigger, better things.
Yep.
No, that's no. But it would be awesome. So maybe. He did a great job on the helmet. That's all. Did your helmet come from him, or did you get your helmet from? It was a kit that you put together. Is this
Who are you talking to?
Your gunner helmet?
Mine's a Walt.
Okay.
Yeah, his is cursed.
So it's just like it's like Voldemort. We do not speak of him.
It's worse than Voldemort.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, it's one of my Horcruxes.
Yeah, you're not gonna die unless that thing does.
Yeah. Jeez. All right. Well, forget about your cursed helmet. Mine is perfect. I love it. Thank you so much, Jason. And we do have another approval, who just so happens to be another Imperial Gunner. Congratulations to IG 18414 of Nova Inferno Squad. She has been approved. What's that?
No picture?
I see a picture.
You don't
I don't see a picture.
You don't see anything?
Okay. Nope. It's all right.
Oh, that's weird.
I see it. Don't worry.
Sorry, Wayne. You're missing out. It's a great picture.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yep. So it is.
Now hers looks way better than that last one.
Yeah.
I agree. It's got that. What that stormtrooper? I guess it's a black stormtrooper, or would it be a shadow trooper?
It's a TK chest, and she should have a TK back on as well.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I swear that's a Rogue One chest plate. So she must be doing a Rogue One gunner.
She is. She's wearing the belt boxes.
And the helmet.
Oh, you're right. The belt boxes are long, or they're wide.
Yeah, they're the wide ones.
I see.
I just figured it was because she was smaller, so they were just larger in relativity.
No.
The helmet looks slightly different. It might just be the angle, and that helmet is funky. But
the visor's wider.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I think it's just the angle that she's turned at. It looks like the snout isn't there.
I didn't think we had any Rogue One Imperial Gunners like that in the CRL.
She might be one of the first.
No, we do. Wait. Yeah, it's definitely not a part of the Imperial Gunner where you've got the 6 versions.
It'd be a different different listing.
I think it's.
Let's look this up. Now I have to see.
We do have Evan on the scene.
I'm on the case.
He's on the case.
My laptop's in the other room, and I'm on my phone right now.
Paul
so
is
I can't. I just have to get really close.
We can only rely on Paul's brain.
Oh God! Don't rely on that. It's not trustworthy.
Imperial Gunnery Corps. We have First Order Gunner, Imperial Ground Crew, Imperial Gunner, and Imperial Weapons Tech. It's not that, because the Imperial Weapons Tech is from Rebels, and it has the gold cog.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Those are kind of cool.
That's the one where you can wear glasses, right?
Yeah. Is it?
No, the Weapons Tech. If it's the one I think it is, it's the same look for a gunner, but it's a gray suit, and it has the cogs are different colors.
You know what? I'm looking at the CRL and the chest. It's not exactly a TK chest. It almost sort of looks like a blend between the two. Like it's got like a New Hope TK straps, but it definitely looks like it has the little box thingy that the straps go into. So even in the CRL it shows that, but it's not Rogue One. It's like other pre-Rogue One. I don't know.
Maybe it's just the way that the shoulder straps are connected. I don't know.
Yeah,
Could just be the angle of the photo.
You just opened up a box of worms here.
Yeah, this is really, really interesting, but it does seem like it's not exactly like in a New Hope Stormtrooper. It's like slightly different. You learn something every day.
Yeah, you do. This is awesome, though. It's the next costume I want to do, or the next print project I want to do, because all I have to do is print the chest piece.
You need to get the motorcycle jacket.
Okay. I'll make it, because I can. I just got to get really good at stitching straight, long lines.
I love the motorcycle jacket so much. I think like that's honestly one of the coolest looking costumes is the gunner with the motorcycle jacket. It's just so dang cool.
I'm surprised you call it a motorcycle jacket. Isn't it like a Vader jacket?
It is. It's like a Vader upper half. But like when you're just
ride on
wearing
a motorcycle. That's why it's a motorcycle jacket.
Yeah, heck yeah. I rode on a motorcycle until I got wiped out.
Until you didn't.
3 months in physical therapy and
you can barely lift your arms over your head.
I'm Evan. I'm into everything.
Hey, you look great.
Motorcycling. I'm into flying. All at the same time.
Oh! No.
And
sorry,
then he got really into body modifications.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a big metal plate in my shoulder. It's pretty cool. I totally wanted it to be there.
Yeah. It's an improvement for sure.
It's so metal.
Yeah. So that's it as far as the approvals for this week, but that was pretty exciting. Got to remember to.
You did really good on it, though.
Yeah.
It does. It look really good.
Looks good. Looks good. All right. So, as well as, the approvals, we do have some new CRL announcements of new costumes, which is super duper exciting. So let's see what we got.
Normally.
Okay,
one of them's
this
more
is
exciting than the other.
I think it's cool. We've got,
would,
first off.
You've never seen Star Wars.
Yeah, well, I'm planning on watching it this weekend, I promise. Clone Stealth Pilot. So, obviously, maybe not obvious, but this is probably from the Clone Wars.
Yes. So it's an animated kit that in the show looks a little goofy and weird. And maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those things that doesn't translate into 3 dimensions.
I was going to say, don't go too hardcore. Remember, there's somebody in that.
Yes, absolutely nothing against this person's build.
That armor is not bulletproof. And
the design itself is what I'm referring to, not to the person's costume build.
The kit itself looks very well put together. It looks very similar, I think, to what it looked like on screen. It's been a hot minute, but it's just not one of my favorite costumes.
I think it's kind of cool. I've never seen it, but I have seen the pilots in, like, at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith.
Ironically, if you watch Clone Wars chronologically, this guy is in the first episode you will watch.
Oh,
Yep.
the irony. So you
I
guys,
don't know why that's ironic, but just people saying they haven't seen it.
That's the Alanis Morissette style of irony.
Yeah.
Totally meaningless.
Not really, but
Don't
it
you think?
is. I think it's cool because it's black and it's got the simple kind of the chess piece and all that stuff. I like it. It
That is
also
just-
kind of reminds me of like a Fallout style.
It does. It does look. I could totally see that.
I guess that's why I kind of think it's neat.
These are
it's
mints,
that-
not pills.
It's that way
Well,
in
that's
the
spiritually
cartoon as
strong.
well, but that helmet is just massive.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks that way in the cartoon too. So it's
Yeah.
just this very large helmet.
The dude's gonna have Vin Diesel neck when he's like done wearing the costume for the day.
Yeah. It's this beautiful world.
I really like this design.
I love the second sister. The second sister to me is one of the coolest, if not maybe the coolest, like dark side user in almost all of Star Wars.
Wow. It's a bold statement. This is a
I think
Rebels
she's
or
This is from Jedi Fallen Order.
oh yeah.
She's kind of the main antagonist for most of the game.
Gotcha.
I love it. It's almost like a more official version of Kylo Ren. Like it looks, if you've ever seen the Kylo Ren concept art, it kind of looks like that. But like Kylo Ren is supposed to look sort of like haggard and worn, and this looks like an official version of Kylo, like if he was in the Empire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
It's a very well done costume, and it's of a very, very good design.
And the character itself, like in the game, like I love her story arc is so good, and it's like I need to play that game again just for that story.
If you haven't played the game, I highly recommend it. If you're an Xbox Game Pass member, was it the Ultimate Game Pass? I don't know. They have so many.
Yeah,
different
it's on
levels.
Ultimate.
You can get the EA Play, and that gives you access to this game for free.
Nice.
It's well worth running through because it's a really good story. It's a really fun game. You will invent new curse words playing the game, but it's a lot of fun.
Play it on easy.
Yikes.
That's what I did. That's the only way I could have fun playing this game was playing it on easy.
Yeah, there are some puzzles and some moments in that even on easy, I was saying a lot of things that we're not going to say on this podcast to try to keep it family friendly.
Paul has a temper.
And a filthy, filthy mouth.
Yeah, well, it's it'll get you. The last time that I played any type of Star Wars game was the Unleashed. Which was
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed.
Force, yeah.
I think that came out in maybe 2010 or something like that.
Yeah.
That's I played that, but I haven't played anything since. So
Those games are. I never played the second one. I heard the second one was awful, but the first one, the story is interesting. The gameplay I thought was an absolute train wreck. I just don't like hack and slash types of games where you have to memorize combos. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not playing Mortal Kombat here. I'm trying to I got a lightsaber. I want to do cool stuff. I don't want to memorize button combos.
yeah,
What was good about that game is they had it was kind of the early enemy AIs where they would actually react to what's going on. So you would pick up a stormtrooper with the force, and if you just held him above something, he would eventually try to start grabbing below to pull himself back down. That alone was just fun to just pick them up and throw them across the room, and
I do remember
all the
that.
stuff you could do with that.
Force lightning, big fun. Yeah, well, that's a cool costume. So if anyone out there is gonna take a stab at it,
It looks miserable to wear.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sweating just thinking about putting that thing on.
Yeah, you understand when she takes the helmet off in the game why she looks so sweaty.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, the character, when she takes the helmet off, her hair's plastered to the side of her face.
Yeah.
so I mean that's about it for the Legion news. We can move on to what top
Okay.
story we do have.
If you want, I've got a little bit of
Top
show and tell
story.
for you.
Oh, well,
Excuse me, that's the
it's
wrong
already
franchise.
going, but we're gonna throw that
Yeah.
show
Too
and
late.
tell into the top story. Actually, that'll be
It's a light news week, anyways.
yeah. We're desperate people. We we're actually. I didn't even mention it. We did not record last week like we normally would have. We took a spring break, if you will, and
Yeah. Darth Real Life struck.
yes, that's right. So we're back, and we are lighter than ever. we were gonna have a guest, but it just we had some stuff going on, but we're gonna get them on next time. And next week we're gonna have it'll be, I think, a couple days after the premiere of Bad Batch, so that'll be an exciting episode. We'll have a lot to talk about then.
Yes.
But before I go any further, Paul, what do you have to show us?
So you mentioned you got to interview the dude from Galactic Armory.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we happened to buy one of his files and 3D printed ourselves a helmet.
Oh my
This is
goodness.
half-scale helmet because I'm still learning how to use my 3D printer and I needed something to test it on.
Wow. Looks awesome.
So yeah,
Dang.
this was printed by me and built by Wayne. So we even
How
printed
long-
the little greeblies and everything.
Yeah. How long did it take for for all the parts to print?
Wasn't very long.
Probably maybe about 18 hours for the total thing. I did it in 3 parts. So there's the front is one piece, the back is one piece, and the top is one piece.
Gotcha.
So
It's beautiful.
Now you need to put it on one of your cats and take a picture.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
we've tried. They don't like it.
Just get a candid photo of the cat, take a picture of the helmet in the same room with the same lighting, and then Photoshop that bad boy.
Boom.
Because cats don't really. Oh, that looks good. So y'all got the grill and everything. Now, is it just the holes through there, or do you have like a mesh thing, or is it just open?
It's just open.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
there is an actual lens on there.
Yeah, I saw the lens. That looks nice. You should throw some of that mesh in there.
All right.
Wayne, I gave you like 3 sheets of this stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
I have
used those.
Do what?
You gave me the ones for the mouth.
Aerators, yeah.
There's not that.
Doesn't Paul have
no, it's the
still
same
have
one.
like a
It's the
whole
same stuff.
screen door?
Yeah, I have like 8 feet of that stuff still.
Yeah, I think the screen door stuff is a little bit finer than the like what I've got right here.
Yeah,
Which
because
is-
when I built my first helmet, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, get this screen door mesh. You need 4 inches of it, and they only sell it 10-foot rolls."
Yeah, but we've all used it for our helmets at this point.
Oh, yeah,
And
It is
there's
in,
still
like-
8 feet of it.
that stuff has been used in like 15 different helmets. Yes.
So that's that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then-
Unfortunately, on this one, when it's scaled down, I tried to print the files that come with it do include these where you can print it where it actually looks like it has the mesh in it.
Uh-huh.
At this scale, unfortunately, though, it just turned into a solid piece.
Yeah, exactly.
So the mesh is just painted on. But no, his files are really good. They're really easy to use. The helmet comes all in one piece as the file, and he says it's up to you to slice it however works best for you. So
Did you
I got to
use
play.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I got to play with figuring out how to support things,
Right.
where it works and where it doesn't.
I was gonna ask if you had used one of Aaron's videos, his tutorials, to kind of walk through with the process. I mean, you got Wayne to do most of it, so. But I guess the printing and the the software side of it.
Yeah. There's a lot of like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's good. Yeah, he's got lots of videos on there where if you needed to know anything, you could find it on there.
So I will eventually be printing a full-size helmet. Need to do some work around my house though first.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I think I'm actually gonna. I don't know. I might have to take a break. Oh, Evan, what do you got there?
So I don't know if I've mentioned it on the podcast, but I am working on a Phantom Menace Senate Guard. If you remember from the movie, it's the kind of
No
Royal
one
Guard
does.
looking. Yeah, blink and you miss them.
Yeah. Imperial
the
Gunner
blue-
has more screen time than those boys.
I think the Senate Guard has more screen time than the Royal Guard in Return of the Jedi. But they're the blue robed guys with the kind of Royal Guard helmet with the big tall plumes on them, and they carry this rifle. It's the Paladin Mark II ceremonial blaster. So I got it in wood, which now apparently this probably costs $10,000 in wood. So I'm glad I got it when I did.
Wait, why do you say that?
So wood has increased in price by 200% over the past 2 weeks.
What is the wood? All wood?
All wood.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, it's
Already
it's
then?
it's
I
a whole
missed
thing.
that. Wow.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on our economics podcast. But anyway, so this is wood.
I wore my
but
glasses.
These are actually metal rods. Like he built this whole thing. It's pretty great. It's even got a hollow barrel. I think I don't know how hollow it is. But yeah, I've primered it, and you can't even tell that it's wood, except for unless you look inside here, you can see the wood grain. But I didn't feel like filling that out, so it's gonna be my little secret. But yeah, so I was gonna paint it black yesterday or today, but the weather has not cooperated, so that's why it's gray. And then I actually got this in today. You've probably seen this creeping in the background.
Ooh.
So I got the robes today.
What's it for?
It's not a magician's cape.
Nope, it's not a magician's cape. It's
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 way
not a
worse.
prom. It's not a prom dress.
yep.
Dude, I love it. I love it. I love it.
So-
Is it
Great.
silk?
Is it blue or is it black?
It's like crushed velvet.
Oh,
So
Is that
the inside
accurate?
is sort of silky though.
Oh, it's like you're graduating elementary school.
please tell me you're going to wear something under that. But it's not. Just,
Yeah, so
Oh.
it's weird. The underside is actually like a lot of people just wear scrubs. So it's not like on a Royal Guard where you have an inner robe. Like Royal Guards, you have your outer robe and then you have your inner robe and then the sash. With the Senate Guard, it's cool. It's just the outer robe and then like a pair of scrubs underneath or like coveralls. So it's super comfortable, lots of good, easy movement. And then you don't have leather gloves. They're like little wrist length cloth gloves. And that's pretty much it. So I ordered the gloves today. I still need to order the scrubs or undersuit or whatever the heck it's going to end up being. And the helmet's supposed to come in May, but I saw that the guy who's making it is having, I guess there's another shortage, not just wood now, it's also resin. So I don't know if I'm going to get my helmet in May. So we'll see.
Wild.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it'll all come together.
And I got another secret on the floor,
Hey.
which is I got,
Of resin.
so this showed up this weekend. So Heather's Bo-Katan kit and the helmet and gauntlets came this weekend. So I already have the
Wow.
armor.
And that's realistic.
Yeah, so this is the realistic from the Mandalorian show. It's got
That is
like
amazing.
it's got like the earpieces and stuff separate, and the grill are all separate pieces. So I got all of that. So my only concern right now is there's no approvable paint scheme yet. So I'm really nervous to paint it because I don't want to paint it and have it be the wrong color. So I'm gonna reach out to whoever's doing the CRL and see what paint they use so I can make sure that it's the same as the CRL to make sure that she gets approved. So it's
Yeah.
probably going to
Yeah.
be a while until I get it built.
You're working
Yeah.
from home, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be buying Friday to pick that up, and I'll have it built for you by Sunday.
Damn.
Yeah, the helmet and gauntlets are going to take a lot of work just because, I mean, you got to cut all this crap out. It has all these little bits and bobs on the gauntlets, just like my Boba Fett gauntlets where they're in a million pieces and you got to build them. So all those have to be painted, and there's actually a mix of fiberglass and 3D printed parts. So there's a lot of work to be done there.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, but it'll be fun. I can't wait to work on it. I just wish that there was a paint guide. That's the only thing I need at this point is a dang paint guide.
There's got to be a build group or something for that. There's a build group for everything.
There is, and I asked, and that's what the answer I got. They were like, you probably want to, if you want to get this approved, you're going to want to wait until there's a CRL for it, or you're going to risk. Because right now, everyone's using a different color blue. And you know how that goes. If your color blue don't match, then boy howdy, you're
Start it over.
over.
I'm sorry, did you just say boy howdy?
Boy howdy.
Okay.
I like that shirt you got there, Evan.
Thanks.
Pretty
It's
cool.
my man. I guess it's sort of a Mandalorian theme with the Bo-Katan helmet. This is not the Bo-Katan helmet. This is the Din Djarin helmet.
Yes, it is the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Evan experience.
Yes.
Evan's Mandalorian experience. So that's exciting. Is there anything else that anybody wanted to show off that they had? Any? I don't think I have.
I don't think
anything.
my shirt qualifies, but it is 2D, so it could say Din Djarin.
I think
The
it's
D is silent.
no. I did have a brief
There is
appearance
2Ds
last
in this
time
game.
of my of the B1 droid that we're working on. Wayne, what do you think?
Did you paint it?
No, this is brown filament that I had.
Oh.
Wait, have
That's
we
what you
seen
did
that
last
already?
time, though, right?
Yes, so I think last episode, our intro, I brought it up, and then
Yeah.
and then I started the show after, and never really brought it up again. I did mention that it was like it was about 70 hours. It was like 3 days printing.
Right. But you said that you were taking a little break, right?
Taking a break from what?
I don't know. You just said it. That you were going to take a break.
Did I say that?
Yes.
How much filament did it use?
Not that much.
Do you even need to paint it? Looks pretty good to me.
No,
Oh,
I
no,
need
yeah,
to
we
paint it.
definitely got to paint it. Definitely.
Nah.
Definitely. It looks like a turd. Are you kidding me? Look at it. It's brown.
I mean, isn't it brown?
No, they're like tan, and then they are also, you know,
Tan
they
and
got,
kind of a reddish.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
everything has to be sanded. Wayne
Well,
is
I'm
super
just
excited
waiting
for
on-
that.
I'm just waiting on parts so I can sand them, paint them, and put them together.
So what I'm thinking is I will. There's a clone creeping up on me. I will print all the parts for the head. I actually filmed in a time lapse this printing over the 3 days that it printed. I'm gonna do the same
Okay.
thing with all the other parts. I'm gonna give them all to you, and I'm gonna let you somehow record what you do, and then we'll compile it all together once we're done. Or we can release some segments it on different parts, but at least we'll have the printing process and you doing all the sanding and stuff. But yeah, once I'm gonna print all the back pieces for this. I'll send it to you, have you come over, whatever. You can.
Okay.
Hey, Wayne, remember that fun thing that you were supposed to do? Well, here's a chore to make it not fun.
He loves it. Do not.
For it, he really does. I have been waiting for what, 2 months now for these parts?
Yeah.
I want to build a droid.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to build the T3 droid, but it'd be a lot of work.
Paul, you have a new best friend.
I'm just having too much fun with this. I'm amusing myself with the helmet and the camera.
I love how like it's not small and it's not regular sized, and it's just like when I look at it, I don't know what to make of it, because it's just like it's too big to be a toy, but it's too small to wear. So I'm like, what is this?
Ironically,
what?
this
Weren't
is how
there-
most helmets fit me.
That's
When I was
that's what you get at Star Wars Dairy Queen when you order an ice cream. We get baseball helmet, the batter helmets.
That's what I was
you
gonna
get.
say.
Yeah.
What were those? Why did I have that as a kid? What were those baseball helmets?
They were batter helmets with ice cream in them.
Yeah, those were always at baseball games or Baskin Robbins or Dairy Queen. Yeah, they always had those.
That's the vibe I'm getting from that helmet is like those little medium-sized baseball helmet thingies.
But it seems so small, but this is technically half scale. So I scaled it to 50%. So this is.
No,
It
that's
seems
half.
like it should be bigger. I don't know.
Nope.
You should like get an angled mount and like put it on your wall.
Yeah, I just recently saw on Thingiverse someone is there's a helmet mount that's going around, and it's like comes out, goes straight up, and then it has a ball, and you just rest the head on that, and it's actually a nice thick little arm that comes out of the wall. So I might actually print me one. I don't know. I've got these things that I could use, but I just don't use them. Anyways, that is, I think, all of our show and tell.
This is a good big show and tell week.
Yeah, no, I wish I had some more stuff, but
I cannot
been-
wait to see that B1. That's gonna be like the coolest thing that's ever existed when it's finished.
Yep. I gotta stay on it. I actually
Because
printed.
I'm going with the tan and the blue, not the tan and the yellow.
Sure, I don't. Yeah. 501st, of course.
Well, no, it's just. You really should watch
501st,
this
of course. I printed
There's
some
a really
pieces.
cool Star Wars show about clones. You should probably check it out.
What are those?
You talking about Rebels?
I know where you live.
He's talking about Resistance.
Yeah, Resistance. These are for Peter.
What are they?
They're actually parts to a Ghostbuster Proton pack.
That
like
is my plan for later this year. I have all the files for a proton pack. It's
See,
going
these
to
are-
take forever and a day to print.
Yeah, these are just special parts to go with it's like an upgrade for an existing like prop that you can buy from like Target or something like that.
Yeah, there's Ruby's makes a
Maybe that's
actually it's
it.
a halfway
might be
decent
it.
proton pack, but it's not full scale. It's scaled down like 3/4 or something like that.
Is
So
that the one
they're,
they sold at Spirit Halloween?
Yes. Yeah, I got the files because I've wanted a proton pack for like since 1984.
Now you have your chance.
So that is my goal for this year is to print one out. It's like 200 files.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tall order, but you can do it, man. I got faith in
Yeah.
you.
What's everyone's dream non-Star Wars costume?
Ooh.
Ghostbusters.
What?
Ghostbuster.
Oh no, I already know. I want the first alien, one of any of the what are they called?
What, the xenomorph?
They're
The
called
actual-
no.
the actual
Environment
alien?
suit. The environment suit is what they're called.
Oh, you want the spacesuit?
They're spacesuits, but in the movie they call them environmental suits. And there are four of them that have. There's a yellow one that's worn by what's his face?
That's worn by Kane?
Kane.
Yeah.
You've got Ripley wears the white one at the end. You've got I can't remember the chick's
There's
name. There's a
blue one.
and then there's a pink one. So it's pink.
I don't remember.
blue.
I'm looking up pictures of this right now. I do not remember this at
Yes.
all.
Yeah. Oh my god. And so Adam Savage has made a Kane version. That's the yellow. Look up his on like YouTube or something. That is the coolest thing. And they have the files for that helmet online. And you just gotta buy this giant like fishbowl globe as a visor or whatever for it. But that thing is so cool. It's got hieroglyphics on it and like little crap glued onto it. And then the suit, the suit has like hockey gloves on it and like the quilted
It's
fabric.
a crazy suit.
It is.
It looks like the suit. I don't know if you've ever seen the YouTube video from like 13 years ago. It was like a guy who basically strapped all this padding, like a padded suit, to him and let a car hit him.
Oh my God.
It looks like that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Wow.
If you want
Wayne,
cool
what's
space
your-
suits, you need to watch The Expanse.
Oh, I need to just pull it up. Actually, I didn't even think.
One, I don't know. I've got two actually. One that most definitely I would like to build a Cyberman.
Oh, which one?
Probably the one with the light up E on the chest. The one from where they came back in there at they're like the really super fast ones at the Planet of the Amusement Park.
Yeah.
In the Matt
Really,
Smith
really
episode.
love those. Or the ones from where they come back from where they go in the alternate universe. That one's pretty good too. It's just your basic one.
Yeah.
Or RoboCop.
RoboCop. That's intense.
Yes. That'd be so cool.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna just share. Share an image of the suit I'm talking about. That right there.
Yeah.
Love it. The helmet you can print and the armor. They have all the files for that, and then you would have to come up with that. That's insane.
Looks like you could go deep sea diving as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
But in the 20s.
I
See,
think
look at
my
the hockey.
dream costume, I think I have two as well. I think one would be probably the Monster Maroon from Star Trek. Like, if you don't know what the Monster Maroon is the big red uniform they wear.
Rathacon.
Yeah, the Rathacon uniform. And then
Hold
for
on.
armor,
I'm pulling it up so we can see it.
yeah.
An image of it. Here we go, right here for you.
Possibly, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's actually, you know what? I have one of my friends randomly sent me the pin for it.
Oh wow,
So I
yeah,
have
there it
to-
is.
Yeah, so
have
I
it.
have the pin. It says 1992 Paramount Pictures on the back, and it has a phone
What?
number to call, which is weird.
Oh, that number.
Love that. But I also would have to have the jacket.
Oh,
The
the
jacket.
bomber jacket.
Yes.
Oh my God, the bomber jacket is so cool.
Oh wait, bomber jacket.
Yeah, I really love the outfit from 2.
Yeah, type in Wrath of
beautiful.
Khan. Like,
Jacket.
what would you type in?
Rathacon jacket.
Yeah, Wrath of Khan jacket. I feel like from if you guys ever watched the Your Mom's House podcast, they're always having their producer like Google stuff, and he's just really bad at it. But it's not that he's bad at it; it's just they're really bad at telling him what. Yes, yeah, that one.
That is really dope, actually.
It's
That
so
is
cool.
that is a very unique freaking costume. Wow.
So after
Yeah,
you
that
watch
one-
Star Wars, you should go back and watch at least Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan.
Yes, yeah. You can skip the first one unless you want to like really trip out or be really bored either
Yeah,
way.
this looks like some kind of like
Mm.
it looks like some Han Solo knockoff.
Well, it was 1982, so yeah.
Yeah, I
Most
mean
likely
everything
it
was
was.
Han Solo knockoff at that point.
Wayne, what did you say? I heard RoboCop.
Yeah, that was second.
What was the first one?
Cyberman.
Cyberman.
Yes.
Doctor Who.
Yes.
Yes.
I would hope you have safe search turned on if you're Google searching on camera.
Well, viewers beware.
I think my other dream costume would be an ODST from Halo.
Oh, That's interesting. So just last night, I went. My Hannah is friends with a girl who owned a business downtown. They used to actually sell uh, really cool like Roanoke apparel and stuff like that. And we met up. She's got a 4-month-old. We've got a 5-month-old, and her husband, he actually is working on one of those costumes, but he is making it in a way that I have never heard. I mean, I've heard of, but I've never heard of anybody actually doing it. I forgot what it's called, but what he does is he
EVA foam.
no, even crazier. There's this
Pepakura.
Pepakura.
Oh wow!
It is insane.
Yeah,
I was like,
you
how
take
do
the-
you get?
You
How
take
I'm like,
the paper, fold it, and then you cover it with like Bondo
Yeah.
or resin. Or
well, a
plastic.
program automatically gets a 3D image and then breaks it down into a plane, and you basically just cut it out and then put it back together. And you would use it with this card stock that would be kind of rigid. And I'm looking at it, and I see like if this were it, I'm like, how the hell did you do this? And how did you do that? And he's like, you just add it all together, and it just adds up to that. And it's insane. It's, I couldn't believe it. He was showing me gauntlets and his helmet that he made, even his visor, that golden visor or reflective visor with multiple angles. He made it with he folded like paper essentially to make it. Like it is. And then he went, after he did the paper and stuff, he goes in with fiberglass and then does resin, and he sands it and does it all by hand. I mean, it is like the most grueling way you could do it. And I'm like, are you going to do the rest of it like that? And he was like, yeah. It's like, that's just, he's got a 3D printer. He has an Ender 3 Pro, just like you, Paul.
And he's using paper instead?
Yes, for certain things. Because it's just, but I am very interested to learn more about it from him. I might actually get him to join us.
So before I got into the 501st, I really wanted to do a Halo costume. I wanted to do an ODST, and that is by far the largest method is to make your own ODST costume or Master Chief or whatever is Pepakura and EVA foam, which is so strange to me that's like it's totally unheard of in the 501st because it's not like it's really difficult to get like super screen accurate, but it's so super common. You can go on YouTube and type in ODST. You can type in ODST and it will autofill EVA foam or Pepakura. Right. It's so popular.
Yeah, it's. Go ahead.
Mass Effect armor is the same way. I looked into that stuff for a long time. I was like, They're like, oh yeah, you could spend like $50 and have enough material to do it.
Yeah, $50 and then how many hours?
Yeah.
50,000 maybe 100 at least 100 hours.
I was gonna do Mass Effect armor, which I would like to do. I would do it in foam.
Yeah,
it looks good in foam because it's got, if you get that like the EVA foam, it has the texture that it has in the game.
Yeah, I've seen some up close, and it's like it unless you have it this close, you can't tell.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's about all the time that we have for this evening, guys. But before we get off of here, is there anything that you guys wanted to recommend? Anything you guys have been watching? I can say I watched an awesome kind of cartoon show, adult cartoon, on shucks. Now I can't remember if it's Hulu. I think it is Hulu. It's Solar Opposites.
Yeah, that's on Hulu.
From the creators of Rick and Morty.
And Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yes.
Oh, is that back now?
What's that?
Is that back now? Is that season 2 up?
Yes.
No, the guy who
Yeah,
Solar Opposites. Yeah, season 2 is up.
Yeah.
But it's the guy who.
No.
Yeah, Mike
Oh.
McMahon, the guy who created Lower Decks, also does the show Solar Opposites, which is similar. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's really good.
It is almost it's like broader. Like I know a lot of people, it's either for Rick and Morty, you either love it or hate it kind of thing. And with Solar Opposites, you're more likely to love it just because it's not Rick and Morty really follows this thing, and Solar Opposites does the same thing. It has like a theme to it and all, but it's way more relaxed, but it's very like cerebral and very weird. But it is so funny, it's so good. I told somebody, I said I think it's better than Rick and Morty, and they were like, how can you say that? Like, how can it be better than Rick and Morty? It's like, it's not necessarily better, but in a way it's better. And he's like, now you're giving me mixed results. So I can't believe anything that you're telling me. But I'm like, you just got to watch it and you'll understand what I mean when I say that it's like, it's in a sense, it's better than Rick and Morty, but also it'll never touch what Rick and Morty is. Because I feel like Rick and Morty is so different, so unique. But that's one that I would recommend. Solar Opposites. Check it out on Hulu. It is very, very fun. Very fun. Yeah. And they're aliens. So who doesn't love aliens? What do you guys got? Come
I'm
on.
gonna shamelessly plug Adam Savage's YouTube channel again.
Yes.
Because there's a series of videos he's been doing recently. He bought a Iron Man Mark 1 suit like a decade ago, and he's been upgrading it, and it's like a huge amount of techniques on how to modify resin, how to weather things, he's covering so many techniques and such in these like hour-long videos. I highly recommend anybody watch it.
Yeah, he's literally a pioneer for like this kind of like one day build full experience. It's not like, what would we watch? What was the guy that had the show where he would just make all that woodwork and stuff, and like it would seem like it was almost like magic, but like the way you would have something all of a sudden, kind of like a baking show. It's like, and then after we cooked it, it's ready. Yeah. But like with Adam, you see every single step, and he does not skip it when he screws something up. He is like, damn it.
Yeah. These just focusing on the Iron Man build, he covers a lot of really, really good techniques and a lot of stuff that we would use in 501st stuff.
Absolutely. He
See, they agree. They're driving off right now to go watch it.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Anybody else got anything else?
Nah, because what I'm watching, nobody cares. So
What are you watching?
powering through the Big Bang Theory because I never watched it.
Oh, well, Big Bang, is that on Peacock?
HBO.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would.
Oh, sorry. I got another one I gotta shout out there. You're talking about HBO. There's another show, a cartoon from Cartoon Network called Infinity Train. Have you guys seen that?
I've heard about that. I've heard about it, and I've heard it's really good.
That is a cool show. It's kind of like, in the sense of like, I'm not trying to say it's like American Horror Story, but you know how American Horror Story will have like the same characters throughout the seasons, but they wouldn't be exactly the same character. They don't do that exactly on this show. But what is cool about this show is that it's called the Infinity Train, and the concept is that there's this train that goes on for infinity, and if you get on that train, you have, based on your life, you have to overcome, like, you got to make good decisions. You can't make bad decisions, or else this number on your hand goes up. If the number goes to 0, your time on the train is over, and basically you kind of learn your lesson and you get off the train. Well, if you make bad decisions after bad decisions and you are putting yourself first or whatever, your number will go up and up and up and up and up, and that number will keep going up, and that's how long it'll take for you to get your exit off the infinity train. And the first season starts off with a character, and then that character in one of the episodes has a reflection who is its own character, and that character comes through her world, and every car in the train has a different theme. And that one theme was like the reflection or mirror world. And at the end of the first season, at the end of the first season, the main character, you know, at the end she gets off the train and goes on. But then in the next season, her reflection, who was left in there, it's about her. And then so it's like the same characters are kind of there. They kind of go from one season to another, but eventually it's everyone, all new experiences, trying to solve their, you know, everything they need to do to get off the infinity train. It's really interesting. I probably ruined it for everyone, and probably no one wants to see it now, but I do think that there are some people that are a little interested and that they'll check it out. But HBO, it is, and it's a Cartoon Network show, so it's very if I could I would say it's closer to like Adventure Time.
I loved Adventure Time.
So it's like it can get dark. You know how Adventure Time would get dark and like really deep, and it's just like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. It'll kind of go there, not quite like Adventure Time will, but it always it lifts you right back up, and it's good stuff. So
I don't feel so bad about watching Big Bang Theory now.
Evan, anything? Star Trek.
So we watched a movie recently called I Care a Lot on Netflix. It has Rosamund Pike in it. That one was really good. It was just like it was such a great story. There's so much like crazy stuff that goes on. It's like about this lady who's like basically scamming old people out of their money by like putting them in homes and collecting all their money. It's so good. And then I'm a huge Wes Anderson fan, so we just watched Moonrise Kingdom again this weekend.
Yeah.
I love that movie and every movie Wes Anderson does, but that movie is so good. Oh my gosh. So definitely watch Moonrise Kingdom and then all the rest of the Wes Anderson movies.
So good. Yeah, I love the pacing of that movie, that film. It's just like going. Love it. So great. Wait, you said Moonrise Kingdom?
Yes.
Okay, no, whoops. I was thinking of Grand Budapest Hotel. Sorry.
So that Grand Budapest
Wayne
Hotel,
is like, I am done with this guy.
Grand Budapest Hotel is even better, but it's not streaming anywhere, so we just watched Moonrise Kingdom because it's streaming.
Moonrise is good. That's the one where it's like almost Boy Scout. Like.
Yeah, I love it. It reminds me of a kid being out in the woods because that's where I spent all my time as a kid.
Well, I think we're losing everybody. It's been one of those episodes, but well, if that's it, I guess we can close it up here. Let me make sure I'm sharing the sound. I'm not. Okay, very good. Oh, that's very cool. Start this outro music. Thank you everyone for joining us and for listening. You know, you can check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Next week we got the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Bad Batch is gonna be
Batch.
Really freaking awesome. Oh wait, whoa! Is that what we're going for?
No.
I like that. Yeah. I like that a lot. But yeah, we don't have any troops coming up quite yet, but it won't be long, guys. It won't be long. Everybody's vaccinated but me. I need to get vaccinated. We're gonna get in the studio.
Yeah.
Get
Evan's
your shot,
place.
boy.
Yeah. Get Wayne on the mixer again, like old times, like that, like old time, that one time.
That one time.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening, and until next time, goodbye.
Peace.